Ooh, how are you? How are you? This is so crazy. So I wanted to figure out for the next couple of weeks what I wanted to share with you. And so one of the things I want to share, since I talk about healthy skin and putting your best face forward every day, is sharing with you my daily routine. So first off, hey, how are you? Let's start the week off great. This is me post workout. So whatever. Getting healthy through and through. So I've had my workout this morning. I'm getting ready for my day, and I said, "Hey, let me share my healthy skincare routine. This is something I do every day." And I do twice a day. So let's get started with my morning routine. Now, typically, I don't need a spray bottle because I would be at my sink, but I'm not at my sink. So let's get sprayed. So I always dampen my face first, and I use the Time Wise Volume Firm, and this is our foaming cleanser. So I'm all about the anti-aging things, and I love that a little goes a long way with our cleanser. There we are, and I lather it up, and look at that. Look at that thick lather. And remember, I'm putting my water on my hand. And remember what I tell you with anti aging, whatever you do to your face, make sure you do to your neck because your neck and your hand will tell your age. Every time will tell your business. Every time. Yes, it will. All right. Let me snooze that one to make sure. Okay. And it really is just as easy. So, some quick tips that I will give you that some people may not be in a good habit. Getting my water, I have it over here beside me, my washcloth. Some people may not be in a good habit of cleaning their face, and so, or you clean in the shower, either one. So the tip would be keep your cleanser in the shower. It's not going to hurt. I like step by step, and so I mine is by my sink. So I clean my face after my shower. I think I just have a thing with my face getting wet in the shower. Who knows? I don't know. So we're going to make sure we gently get all of that off. All of our Volume Firm cleanser. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And again, because I'm all about the health thing and want to keep everything up and in its place, I then use our Time Wise Volume Firm lifting serum. Only if there was enough to go all over Jesus. Lift where I can. So next, I'm always going to put again on my neck because I want all of that firm. And that was our Volume Firm. So I first did the foaming cleanser with our Time Wise Volume Firm foaming cleanser. I next did the lifting serum. And of course, that's morning and night. Cleanse, lifting serum, morning and night. The next thing we got to do is protect. And moisturize and hydrate and all the good things. So that is my day cream. I love the day cream. It has an SPF of 30 in it. So that's how I get my sunscreen. Cool thing though, Mary Kay has just come out with in our spring line. I'm sure it's going to be regular line. They'll have come out with a standalone sunscreen. So I will tell you about that soon because we need sunscreen. So if you're not using the Volume Firm set or you're not using a daily sunscreen and you're moisturized or have it, because most of our skincare has sunscreen in it, then we need to talk about sunscreen and how important it is, especially since it's almost spring, Lord. Okay, day cream with my SPF 30. Again, the neck, the décolleté, all the things. Décolleté, all the things. So you can remember your skincare goes from your bra line to your hairline. Okay? Bra line to hairline. So you saw me do all of that with the firming and the day cream. Okay? So easy. Do you see how easy it is to take care of your skin? And don't I already look like I have a healthy glow? We're not gonna worry about the other stuff because she cute. Oh, last but not least, in my skincare, I do my firming eye cream. Now, Mary Kay has several eye creams that will fit your needs. So I love to do the firming eye cream because it's our eye cream that lightens, brightens, and tightens the under eye area. And remember, I told you before, how did I get that on my nose? I told you before, Do not get close to your lash line because we have a natural heat to our eyes and it's going to draw it to it. So let's not help that, okay? So I just gently nudge it there. Firming eye cream, lighten, brightens, and tightens the under eye area. So that is my skincare routine. How easy is that? I did my Voluform, my cleansing, foaming cleanser. Did my lifting serum. Then I did my day cream. That is so easy. Then I did my firming eye cream. Last but not least of my skincare, and I'm coming back like we getting ready today. We getting ready. I want to show you my my look, my routine, and how it really does not take me long. This is like 5 minutes of the skincare. So my last thing I do of my skincare journey before I put makeup on, I do our face primer. Our foundation primer. And here's what I love about our foundation primer. One, a little goes a long way. So just do a dot of that. It also has an SPF of 15 in it. So I'm covered. So if you just want a little bit, use the primer. This is our foundation primer. So basically the foundation primer, we have said it in the past. I'm sure we have better terms for it now, that it was kind of like spackle for your face. You know, it's filling in. It's helping with all the dents and all those things. But the most important job of the foundation primer is going to help the lifetime of your foundation. So it's going to help your foundation go on smoother, stay on longer. It's going to take you throughout your day. It does that. The other thing that I love about our foundation primer is that it also kind of helps minimize redness in your face, you know? So that's a great thing too. So even if you don't wear makeup every day and you want a little SPF and you want a little smoothness to your face, you still can do the foundation primer. Like I said, it has an SPF of 15 in it. That is my quick and easy skincare routine. Stay tuned. Let's do makeup. Aren't you excited? So face is all clean. Now let's get cute. Now the first thing, so this is if you're just now joining me, I wanted to share with you my daily routine. Like really, what does it look like? How long does it take me to get ready? So we've washed our face and now let's get made up. So it's still February. I have been having fun with my red lips. I think this is the most red lip that I've been wearing in years. And so I will do another red lip today. As you see right now, I'm starting off with tracing my brows with our brow pencil. And this one, I believe, is in brunette. So I'm just tracing my natural brow. And I said it before, I do it just to make them neat. See? Just to neaten up. You see the difference? So let's go in and do the other one. And I also wanted you to see that in all that I do, it really does not take long. Once you get your routine down, you know how to apply your color, you know what you're wearing, then you just go. So I do have it down to a science for me. The only times it takes me a little bit longer if I'm trying new colors, like if I'm deciding to do a new look. But this look that I'm doing today, the eye color anyway, well, no, the whole look. I've actually been playing with it most of February. So my eyes are cousins. They're not even sisters. I think they're supposed to be sisters. Mine are cousins. And clearly they're distant cousins because they do what they want. They look how they want to look. So after I go back in and just kind of brush it a little bit, just so you don't see any harsh lines, just to keep it natural. Next thing we're going to go into, so I'm going to do concealer and under eye corrector. And for me, it has a dual purpose. You know, for one, it's going to help me look awake because that's where I'm at these days. Help me look awake. I'm putting it on the back of my hand. And it acts as a primer on my lid. Eyeshadow primer. Did you know that? I bet you knew that because you're smart. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of the under eye corrector that has a pinkish tone in it, and it just helps. It has light reflecting properties and all that. help all the things. Okay. So I'm going to go in. Now, one thing I will say, now this is new but not new way that I have been putting on my concealer from a workshop I did not too long ago. But I want to go back and look at it again to make sure that I'm actually doing it right. Because you know how sometimes when you do something new and you do it for a while and you're like, okay, is it serving its purpose? I think it kind of is. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm doing something right. What you think? Because you see that? I see a difference. I still look sleepy on this side. There you go. There you go. And then I'm going to go over my lid. And I do on my lid, because again, it acts as a primer for my eyeshadow. So it's going to help the color stand out, stay true to color, which our eyeshadows are pretty good about that anyway. They're true to color when you put them on. But it's also going to give it lasting wear. So for those of you who may start your day with your eyes made up and end your day with a bare face, because that used to be me, and I have normal to dry skin, but I could put color on my eyes in the morning. By night, it would be gone. And then I learned I needed a primer. So then I started priming, and here we are. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, I'm just gonna dab it up there and blend it. And I am using our cream brush. So if you don't have adequate brushes, your tools make a difference, okay? Your product makes a difference in your tools. Because there's no point in having good tools and crappy products. There's no point in having good product and crappy tools. So let's all get it on one accord. Good products, good tools. I am loving this. I think I should be playing music or something, huh? Of course, one side is always deeper than the other side. I always do more on one side than the other. But we're going to get it together. Give me a minute. This is my morning routine. So she always comes together. She comes together. And hopefully you can see all and everything that I'm doing. And it really is simple what I do. Because once again, once you learn your techniques, and all of this is technique. So once you learn the best techniques for you in applying your makeup, then you can just run with it. And then I always do too much because see, look at that. It's blending. It's blending. It's okay. I have my little sponge here somewhere. And we just keep blending. I hope you get your mornings off to a great start. You do a good workout. I always get extra. I'm tired of dabbing now. Let's grab our sponge. Let's grab our sponge and let's pat it out a bit. There we go. That makes me happy. Don't that make you happy? Look at that. We're getting evened out. So I will pat it out. This is just with the sponge and there's nothing on it. But also to set it a bit for me, I will add a little light to medium setting powder. And like really, I do a little because I dab it on my hand first. And then I go in to set it. So I do a little because for one, you know, as you age and you're doing this, so you're not looking sleepy and all the other things, but you also don't want to create crepiness where it's not. So putting too much product and caking product on your eyes, especially after a certain age, is going to create cakiness. Now I'm gonna leave it alone because I have a tendency to do too much, and we're gonna come back because this one I'm not liking so much, but it's okay. It's just me. It's just me. I get picky. I'm gonna do too much sometimes, but I know it's gonna even out because there's more to do. So now, after doing that, I'm ready to go in with my color. Let's get into the eye. So the fun part this week, I've been playing with the brown and the gold, and so what I'm using is our contour powder. So I use a contour powder for my color, but I do a little bit of a whatever. I do a little bit of another color. Whew, I'm getting all tongue-tied. So remember I showed you that I place it here because I have a little bit of a hooded eye. And so I gotta place it above my crease. See that little fold? So I have a little bit of a hooded eye. So if you have a hooded eye, you're kind of having to create your crease. So I love this brush. You see our angle brush because it places that color there and it gives it right off the back the intensity that I want. And I love that. So this is the look I have been playing with for a while this month. So this is Cinnabar. Cinnabar is what I'm starting with. And I love how it's going to come together. So keep watching, keep playing with me how it's going to come together. And again, remember I told you my eyes appear to be cousins, not sisters. So sisters mean things will resemble, things will maybe be the same. Nothing's the same. They're cousins. They're related, but they're not the same. Okay, so now when I was just talking to you about using our contour powder that I love, that's my brown. So I'm going to take our contour powder because it's a deep brown. And notice the colors that I'm using in my light skinnedness. So now I'm going to go just a little below where I put Cinnabar. You see it? But you see that brown? Isn't that brown beautiful? So a little bit more. Apparently, I'm going to get deep for y'all today because every day this month I have been lightening it up. But today we're going to get deep because I do have a lot to do today. I have a couple of meetings. I have like three. One's Mary Kay. Another's my life. A couple of meetings. So look at that. Did you see how dark that was? Did you think it was going to be crazy on me? It's not. That's why you have to play in color because you don't know how it's going to look on you until you put it on. And the beauty of hanging out with me, you get to try these colors first. So we have another color day coming up, guest event. Matter of fact, it's the first Saturday in March. So next Saturday. And it's me and my fun makeover girlfriends are getting together. And we are going to play in and learn about the new look for March. So you can be the first to try it before it debuts for the rest of the unit. And you can be a model for me. I only have spot for 2 because we're going to be with other consultants who are learning this look as well. See how I play with that? and then I'll come back and jazz it up. So yeah, so this March, this is the in-person thing for this Saturday, in person. So hit me up if you would love to come and play and color with me, and share with us some of your tips and tricks. So real soon, probably later, I don't know, I'll share the look. So this is me going in with Biscotti on my brow bone because I like to. And it just, I feel like it just highlights the rest of the colors. So I'm going to go in with that. And then I am going to blend a bit. So I get another brush and blend just to get rid of any harsh lines, to get rid of anything that doesn't look good. So make it neat. Is what I'm doing, making it neat. And then I'm going to go in with gold. And then for that part of our eyes, for our color application, we'll be done. Isn't that crazy? I'm telling you, it goes quick. So let's go on to our gold. And I bet you thought that being cute takes a long time. So I'll show you. Using my gold. Can you see it? My gold right there. Gold status is what it is. Gold status. So gold status, I'm putting it at the front, you see here of my eye. And I'm finding for me, I'm doing that and I'm liking it because it's kind of helping open up my eye. Because I have this hooded eye. And it's just giving me a hint of the gold that I want. So add it there. And then blend it. I do take it a bit to the center. But I put it heavy in the front. And I put it heavy and I do that because I want you to see the contrast of the colors. But I also do that because I'm going to put lashes on. I'm still playing with lashes this month. Now I will come back in next month and highlight more of our mascaras because we have some great mascaras. All right, now we're going to put gold status over here. Going to learn more techniques of playing because color, it gets trendy. Your applications of color gets trendy. But I'm one of those, I just like to find what works for me that I like. And that's what I do. But also what you want to remember in doing that, there's usually a couple things that you can do to tweak it to make sure you don't date yourself, because once again, I'll tell you, I'm not a trendy girl. I just like what I like, but I can take some pointers from the trends and add a couple of things just to make sure that, I'm not dating myself, keep myself up to date. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. So the next thing I like to do, I'm going to go in with foundation. And I want you to see how much of a difference it makes as things are coming together. So I'm going to put my foundation on. And I use our lightest bronze in the matte. And the other part of this, I want you to pay attention to the time. How long this is actually taking me to do this. Like, this doesn't take long. Ladies and gentlemen, you can get this done. Lord have mercy. Did I bring my foundation brush? Let's get the foundation brush. I found my foundation brush. So this is our foundation blending brush. If you don't have one, I'm gonna need you to get one. Watch. Just watch. Look at that. Look how that blends. Let's keep it going. I need you to keep watching. Keep watching. It just blends it seamlessly into your skin. Oh, I love that. I love our matte foundations. Look at that. See how that just blends into the skin? Let me show you over here. See how that blends in. Yes, it does. My eyes are almost done. I get the bulk of it done. Then I go in with my foundation. Foundation also helps clean up any craziness because you see me doing this. I feel like there's anything over there just hanging out that shouldn't be. Let's not forget our forehead. Be careful around my brows because I don't want to wipe that liner off. Make sure I'm getting on my nose. Look at that. You see how that blended in? She getting cute. I know we're gonna play with my eyes. I keep doing stuff. Leave my eyes alone. I won't bring attention to it. It's gonna come to blending brush. She's blended nicely. I love that. So we can find your true match in your foundation. My next step after I do that, because I want it kind of sit there a little for a minute and just absorb and kind of dry. But look at that coverage. You cannot deny the coverage. Okay. Now to lock my brows in place and to give it that final touch of they are set, I use our brow tint that's also in brunette. And so what it's going to do, first off, help lighten up my features because my brows are so dark. You see the difference? And it helps lock my brows in place. Helps lock them in place, helps fill in. Because, I didn't go heavy in with the pencil. So if there's anything missing, you need to move some hair around. My brow tint does it. It does and it does. Brow tint in brunette. Love that, love that. So next, I'm going to go in with, I did my brow tint because it's coming to a close. Like I'm almost done. I probably have maybe like 5 more minutes. I've done my foundation. I've done my brow tint. I've got my eyes on. Now I want to do up my finishing things. And that is, I am going to do a little contouring, just a tidbit. I'm going to use our cheek color brush. I'm going to go back in with our contouring powder. I'm going to squeeze the brush. Let's get the mirror. Me trying to look just in the screen, it's going to get real different. And I'm just going to apply it there and go up. I usually don't use the brush with we always going to get extra. So as you're seeing, my applications are never perfect, but it will come together. See, one side's always up there. But I also want to make sure I go along my jawline. And as you see me doing this, you see what it's doing. It's slimming my face, right? My new thing this week or this month has been minimizing the forehead. Let's minimize it. It's there. It's always been there. It's always going to be there. I love my forehead. I'm fine. Let's go in and blend. And I'm going to go up towards my temple. See, is that another dimension? So slimming my face, blending it up. See, you're seeing me blending it up. And make sure I'm not missing my jawline. Making sure I'm not missing my forehead. Don't like to add too much, but it's there. All right, so that was with our contouring powder. Next thing I'm going to do is go in with my cheek color. And I've said this before, and I'll continue. I'm sorry, I said this before, and I'll continue to say this. Cheek color, do it. If you do all the work on your eyes and you don't add the cheek color, you're not finishing your face. It's the same thing I say with if you're going to wear lashes, complete your face, because just lashes, your look is not complete and you look unfinished. So if you're going to do lashes, do eyeshadow or do some powder and a little cheek color, like complete the look. Because do I look finished? I don't look finished. So let's finish. Okay, little cheek color. Golden copper. And if you notice, just like I did with the contouring powder, I'm going up. I'm good because I want everything to look slim and sleek, right? Right? Okay. Let's do a little more golden copper. And I am using our cheek brush. This is a different one. This is not the same one I had with the contour powder. I have several brushes. And I would suggest if you're going to play in color with me, get several brushes. Okay. There we are. Is it even? Even Steven? It will be even. I always look a little twisted. And I like to come back with a little pink over it. I feel like it adds a little extra to it too. And remember, I've said before, and I'll continue to say, that you always want to start off light and add to, because it's easier to add to than it is to take away. So this is the most cheek color that I do. And sometimes I get a little worried about it. So what I will do before I blend it away, one thing that I normally do that I didn't today, because I'm sitting here with you and I was trying to figure out how I want to do it. I love my lip liners. And I always try to put a lip liner on before I do my cheeks. And I do that typically because your lips is also your gauge for how much cheek color you put on. Because you don't want to do too much. You don't want to clown it out. I'm doing a red lip today, but for me to tone it down a bit, I go in with a dark chocolate lip liner. Ooh, look at that. You already see how it's coming together. Now, before I do my lips, I always do finishing powder. We're finishing up. I'm doing my setting powder in medium beige. I will take our fluffy brush, and I love doing this as well because you're going to see it's also going to tone down my cheek color. That's why I still kind of panic when I put the cheek color on, but I don't panic too much because I know my finishing powder, it's going to lighten it up for me. So I just come in and I'm pressing it. You see me pressing it, and you already see it toning down because I'm pressing the powder, and I'm pressing the powder in to help me get more of a natural, flawless finish. So pressing the powder in, I'm taking some of it off with my brush, dabbing it off, come back over to my cheek, other side, and I'm pressing it in. Pressing it in. Are you seeing the difference? I'm seeing the difference. Forehead, pressing it in, pressing it in. And even with me pressing it in, there's nothing else on my brush, just a little residue. I still like to go in, because even when you're pressing it in, you still may have a few that just lays there on your skin. So I want to make sure nothing's just laying there. And look at that. You see how that's already toning down? It is. Let's see, do we need to do any more lighting from a different side? Maybe not. My lighting's not working. Just have it from one side. So see how it's coming together? So next thing on my eyes, watch it. Watch us work. Next thing on my eyes, I like to do a fine line on my lash line and watch how my eyes pop. Get as close to your lash line. And I'm doing fine little lines, fine little lines. I love that you're joining me today because, again, I just wanted to show you. You can see the difference. Look at that. And look how my eye looks better on this side versus this side with no liner. Come on. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. It all works. Let's keep going. But I'm so happy that you're joining me today because I wanted to come and show you my routines. So today, you're joining me for me getting ready. This is what it takes for me to get ready. Look at that. You see that? Real fine line with our black eyeliner. The next thing I do, because my eyes, because these girls do what they want, meaning the liner will be somewhere else if I'm not careful. So I set my liner. It is a waterproof liner and it will stay still, but I also have to set it to keep it, make sure it stays still. So I go back in with that same contour powder that I put on my lid earlier, the same contour powder. I go in that deep brown and I'm just dabbing it across this liner. And then I'll smudge it a little bit. You see it? Just to make sure that liner doesn't go anywhere, that it is set. Go to the other eye. And I'm just dabbing it across. This is the contour powder that I used as a eyeshadow. I used it for my contour on my cheeks and my chin and forehead. I'm now setting my eyeliner with it. And it gives me a little smokiness to it. The next thing I will do is go in with my liner. I'm going to line my under eyes. First, before I do that though, let me go ahead and put mascara on. I am doing lashes today, but I always put a little mascara on before just to get my lashes to perk up, okay? Also, keep an eye on the time and knowing this time is probably shorter by 5 minutes when I'm not talking. So it takes me from start to finish for putting my makeup on 20 to 25 minutes. But I want you to pay attention to the time now. And I've done my skincare routine and I'm putting on my makeup. And I've primed and I've done all the things. So now I'm going back in with our black liner and putting it, lining my bottom lash, my bottom line. Very thin. But you see, look at my eyes. And just like I set my top lid, I set the bottom lid as well. So the difference in what I use for the top lid, my bottom lid, I go in, top lid, I go in with eyeshadow. Bottom lid, I go in with our finishing powder, the lightest one, my light medium. And as you see, I'm just dabbing it along the line, up under the line. I'm dabbing it on there. And this is not usually the brush I use. Here's this brush. Because it's smaller. So I dab it on there. And then I blend it across. And also get in the corner a little bit because sometimes I have eyeshadow sitting over there. But you see that? Watch me do the other side. Don't you see the difference? So I'm just going right under my lash line. And so what this is doing is sitting there and keeping my liner on my eye instead of going down my face. And I always put a little bit over here because again, like I said, I always end up with a little eyeshadow over there. But you see, look how big my eyes look. Everything is up and in place. I love that. And we're coming to a close. The last thing that I want to share with you that I do, these are my favorite lashes right now, is my lashes, but better. And so the funny thing about this pair of lashes, I have been wearing them all month. So let me see. I think that I cleaned the glue off of it. And right now I'm just filling the glue off of it. Like I have cleaner. I could do cleaner, but let's say we don't know if I'm doing cleaner today. So they may be good. I'm not seeing tons of glue on it. I'll get a little bit off. Yeah, there's a little bit there. But you can. I love how I can wear my lashes multiple times. You can't see me, but I'm just taking a little extra glue off of it from me wearing them because I've been wearing them all month. We're finishing up the look. What do you think? I'm so happy to show you how I get ready. Because I know sometimes you may think, oh, it takes her forever to do all of that, and she don't do all of that, and all the things. So I want to show you how I get ready and all the things. We're going to get these lashes on, and then I will come back with the finished product. How about that? How about it? Okay, let's get the lashes on. I'll take my mirror. I'm using my biggest one. Hold it, look it down, look down, place them there. Go to the end, hit, place it, place it. How about that? How about that? She cute. And then I always make sure they're in place. This is me getting ready for the day because, like I said, I have 3 meetings for today. So this is me this morning, but you're going to see me tonight because I'll be in the midst. I'll be wrapping up a meeting when you're watching this tonight. Isn't that funny? But I'll be watching with you. I'll be watching with you towards the end. So please comment, please like and share. Tell me what you like about it. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do that so I can continue to grow and bring you fun makeup things and trying new things and showing you my life in Mary Kay and how, fabulous the products are, how easy they are to work with. I love that. Look at me. We're having fun. We're having fun. So make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure something else my friend told me to remind you. Make sure, cleaning off glue. Make sure you turn your notifications on. So when you know that I'm live. So the plan is every Monday, I'm going to bring you something. I'm going to bring you something to help you on your beauty journey. All right, this is our left eye. Let's get it on, okay? All right, we're gonna set it here. Yes, they're there. And I love our mascara. And I love to play in lashes. And I'll go a while without lashes, but then I have to come back because I will forget how to put them on, or it won't be as easy. The more you do something, the easier it is. So, and the goal is to make them look as natural as possible. I feel like that one is messing with me a little bit. I'm not sure why, but I will fix it. I will fix it before I leave you today. That girl will get fixed because she's bothering me at this moment. Now, last thing. And then when I come back, she's going to be ready for the day, okay? Because I got a meeting that I got to run out to here in a few minutes. So the red that I'm choosing for today and this week, and after this week, I think my red journey will be over. I'm having so much fun playing in the red lipsticks, but I'm good. I don't typically wear red, but she looked good in red. So today we are rocking Scarlet Red. Let's get into it. Oh, look. I first had a brown liner on because I like to tone it down a little bit. But do she need to be toned down? I don't think she do. She's too cute for that. She's too cute for that. I do want to blend my eye a little bit. I don't like how that was just standing out too much. There we go. So what do you think? This is my look for today. This is my meetings. Let's go get dressed. I'll be back and show you the finished product. Okay. Such a good Monday. Such a good Monday. So here I am, finished and ready for the day. What do you think? I even got blingy with my earrings. I don't think you can go wrong with bling on a Monday because it brightens my day and it's going to brighten whoever I come in contact with their day. So you go out, have a fabulous week. Thank you for joining me as you see how I get ready for my Monday morning, and off I go. Thank you. Remember, like, subscribe, and set your notifications so you can join me every Monday and see what can you find out to better your day. Okay?